Freedom is truly the thing that we're all searching for.
Financial news, trading, and investing.
Freedom is truly the thing that we're all searching for.
Financial news, trading, and investing, all in one place, but also in a language and in words and cultural references that you can actually understand.
And this is one of the reasons why I'm super excited about the Money Matrix.
Done by people who actually do it, who actually live it, and who are actually professionals.
So we're going to be showing you how to actually make money on your own terms whenever you want.
So I encourage you to join us on the Money Matrix, where you can learn, potentially earn, and return that knowledge and game and potentially money to your family.
And that is truly what we all want. It's not more money, it's actually freedom. Mhm. Freedom is truly the thing that we're all searching for.
Financial news. Good morning and welcome to the Money Matrix. I am Dion Pouncil.
And I'm Dominique Broadway.
In today's headline, the futures are showing a red day for people selling off, taking their profits from a profitable week.
And based on these earnings, the wealthy people are still spending.
Yes. So in news for today, the NASDAQ futures are outpacing the other three equities. It outperformed all of the equities this week. The NASDAQ composite outperformed the two, gaining 1.3% through Thursday's close. The S&P 500 gained 1.1% over the last 4 days, and the Dow Jones is up 0.5%. So it kind of makes sense that a lot of people will be taking their profits here at the end of the week, as the futures show that the markets will be potentially red on today.
Yes, as you told me earlier, set your stop losses. I'm like, whoa, okay, all right. Not sure what that was about, but okay. So talking about earnings, as we mentioned, we had a lot of earnings that came out yesterday evening and this morning. If you watched yesterday's show, hopefully you were in some of those trades with us. But one of the biggest ones is American Express. As we mentioned, American Express said the wealthy people are still spending despite the fact that things cost more. And they're actually up about $2.71 today. They, reported very notable high revenue from Q4. So they said despite the fact that things cost more, and they're saying overall people are spending less, but wealthy people are spending more. So.
Yes, that is very interesting. On the flip side of that, we have some more deep cuts from a major tech company. Microsoft announced that they cut an additional 1,900 jobs on yesterday. And it is, one of many companies from all sectors that are starting to cut jobs. Now, this one was inspired after they acquired Activision Blizzard, which is a video gaming company. And because of that merger, they cut about 1.5% of its global staff. Wow. So, this is why trading and investing is so important. Being able to control your own financial future and not be dependent upon other people.
Yeah, I didn't even know they had made that acquisition. Very interesting. All right, going into more earnings. T-Mobile reported their earnings, I believe, yesterday evening after the closing bell. We were honestly, I was personally anticipating it to go up based on how Verizon had did so well. They're actually down about $3.06 this morning from their earnings. I think that was a little surprising across the board, just seeing how all the telecom companies did. So very interesting news there.
Yes, and the FTC announced that they're doing an artificial intelligence probe, announcing an inquiry into the world's biggest players on AI. So Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Alphabet, Anthropic, and OpenAI are all going to be looked into by the FTC because it's essentially they're designing the future. They're designing the world. The government wants to make sure they have some type of regulation and some type of protection in place for, not only humanity, the economy, and things that are to come, and try to, at some point, make sure we have some type of control over this advanced technology so it just doesn't go rogue. So we will definitely keep our eye on that, as well as how it affects the markets. AI is literally booming in general. It's driving a lot of the economy because a lot of the tech companies are releasing tools that are using these softwares, using this intelligence, and because of it, making their products faster, more efficient, and that is driving up a lot of their stock prices as well.
Nice. Interesting. Okay, so in other news, Spirit Airlines, this is news that just came out. Spirit Airlines stock has just fallen 10% before market opening because JetBlue has just warned that their merger may need to be terminated. I feel like I've heard a little bit about this merger, and I feel like it's been going back and forth. And I believe the government blocked it one time. Yep. So apparently, I guess JetBlue and Spirit were merging. I guess JetBlue was buying Spirit, and yeah, so that will potentially be blocked. So not JetBlue, I'm sorry. Spirit Airlines is currently down this morning, and I believe JetBlue is kind of flat this morning as well. So something to keep our eyes on as we go into the trading day.
Okay, so Tesla fell 12% yesterday after the fourth quarter earning reports had a slow down. Had a slow down. I didn't know what I wanted to say.
You were trying to do like a little funny thing or something. Okay.
No. It had a slowdown in Q4, showing a stark, that's the word I was looking for.
Oh, okay.
Showing a stark outlook for 2024. So it dropped about $1.82 per share, which made it Tesla's stock worst day in over a year. So, Elon has won at a lot of things in Tesla, including one of them, but the stock is getting hit a little bit right now because of those fourth quarter earnings. And he's also quoted yesterday for saying that America needs to make sure that there's some type of regulation around EV to help protect from the Asian companies, because he's like, if it's not, the Asian companies are way more efficient in producing these type of vehicles in masses. They can create everything from the everyday car to the luxury for pennies on the dollar. And if that is not regulated to some capacity, it will really be no competition.
Interesting. Yeah, they actually had a 52-week high of $299. So now they're down to 182. And we actually called that Monday or Tuesday, whatever day before they had their earnings. We were saying that we anticipated Tesla stock to fall, and definitely, puts would be a good option. And yesterday, I know we talked about it as well. The stock is starting to rebound, just like stocks typically do. They're actually up about $2.72 pre. All right.
Okay, yes. And at 8:30, we had a bunch of economic news come out, starting with the core price index. The forecast was at 0.2%, and it actual was also at 0.2%. So the usual effects is that the actual is greater than the forecast is good for currency. So it was a pretty even board with the numbers today on that. And so there was a lot of activity at the 8:30 mark. The personal income numbers came out. The forecast was 0.03 and the actual was 0.03. And then the personal spending numbers came out. Forecasted was 0.05 and the actual came out at 0.07. So that is good for the economy, that people are showing that they're making more income. So some more economic data pointing towards some positive numbers in the economy today with some of that activity. And we do have pending home sales coming out at 10 a.m. So we will keep our eye on that when it comes out at 10 a.m.
Nice. I love that. I love that. All right. What are we hopping into now?
All right. So you're going to do earnings? All right. Yeah.
All right, I'll give you guys one more earning that was released last night, and that was Intel. So Intel released their earnings yesterday evening after the close, and apparently their sales have not been as amazing as honestly I anticipated them to be. They're actually down about 9.47%. That's a pretty large drop. They're currently trading at $44.82. They're down $4.73 there on Intel. And then I'll also give you guys one more. Capital One. Capital One released their earnings as well, I believe, this morning. Yesterday evening after the closing bell. Capital One is only down 8 cents. They were previously actually up from their earnings. I hate when that happens, when it like goes one way and then immediately switches another way. They were actually up about 45 cents pre-market, and now they're down 8 cents. So not a huge jump, but they definitely had a little switcheroo on us for sure. So that is what is happening in the earnings.
All right. Well, now let's hop into our Beat the Bell segment so we can see what's going on pre-market in the global markets as well as getting ready for the American Open. So in the Asia market, the Asia Dow was down 29.93%. The Nikkei was down 485.4%. Hang Seng Index was down 259.73%. The Shanghai Index was up 4.11%. The Sensex Index was down 359.64%, and the Singapore Index was up 11.89%. So some interesting things. Most of the Asian market was down, and we will see how that corresponds to us.
Well, you know what they say.
What do they say?
Basically, what happens in the Asian market
is a hot indicator for yes.
It's usually an indication of how our markets are going to perform today. What's going on?
I was trying to figure out where you was going with that.
No, you were like, Dominique, we are on camera. Okay, so let's look at our U.S. equities. Our Dow is up 0.64%, the S&P 500 is up 0.53%, and the NASDAQ is up 0.18%. These futures looking? They may be looking similar to the Asian market.
Yep. So the futures are slightly mixed. The Dow Jones future is down 21%. The S&P 500 future is up 0.25%. The NASDAQ future is down 52.5%. Gold is up 7.7%. Silver is up 0.23%. And crude oil is down 0.55%.
Okay. Love it. Now let's look at our crypto markets. So crypto is finally up after being down for what seemed like forever at this point. Like it's been a week, a little dramatic there. But Bitcoin is up this morning to $41,172 a coin. They're currently up 3.10%. Ethereum is up 1.30% to $2,246.52. And I know you've been doing a lot of shorting of Bitcoin this week, which has, and Ethereum, which has proved to be profitable, but maybe today we'll be on the buy side.
Yeah, so Bitcoin is back up over 40,000.
Yes.
So seems to have some support area there. And again, we can make money whether the market's going up or down. Yep. Okay. So let's hop into the forex markets. The euro is up 0.002%. The yen is up 0.12%. The Great British pound is up 0.0042%. The Australian dollar is up 0.0016. The DXY index is down 0.34%, and the Wall Street Journal index is down 0.15%. Okay, so now let's hop into some pre-market analysis over here on the charts. First and foremost, let's see where we're starting out of the day. We crossed $9,000. You know, we've been battling to try to get over that 10, but we are up 9,888 net profitable on our trades for the week, being led by Netflix. So we will probably go in. Let's go and see if we can go in and adjust our stop losses, because these were swing trades, and the market is showing that it will be potentially down today. Okay, so we currently have our stop losses at 538. And Netflix is currently trading. Let me grab that. Currently trading at 563. So we'll go ahead and put our stop loss and lock in a $10 deficit on that. So we'll go to 553.51. All right, go ahead and modify that stop loss, lock in some more money. We got $7,000 locked into that trade. Worst case scenario, we make $7,000 in that trade.
Not bad.
Pretty good trade for 4 days, okay? All right. Let's go lock in our profits first. So NVIDIA, we're up 14.18. We'll go ahead and lock in profits on NVIDIA as well. NVIDIA is trading at 616. We're going to go ahead and put our stop loss at 613 because it's pretty volatile. And probably a big move will come from there. All right. The current bid pre-market is at 611. Okay. So it closed at 616. Pre-market is at 611. So we will go ahead and put ours at 610 and lock in that profit. Okay. And we have at least $1,400 locked in there. So we're already up $8,400. Go ahead and lock in our profits on VTI, which was more of a swing trade, but again, the market was showing down. So I'm going to also clarify some things because we talk about investing on here and we talk about trading. So I want us to be clear that everything on our watch list is what we are investing in for the year. These are our top picks for the year that we're investing in, bigger picture, long term, that we're looking to hold from the beginning of this year for at least 1 year, 3 year, 5 years, etc. But when we can also trade on the same assets in a shorter time frame, which will be position trades, swing trades, or day trades, okay? So what you're seeing here where we're actively trading, that's trading. On our watch list, when you guys ask us, hey, what are you investing in? Very clearly, this is our watch list. This is what we're investing in for the year. And we will review each month how that stock selection has done for the month. And at the end of the year, we'll do the year, okay? So I just want to get some clarity in there on that. All right, VTI, we're going to go ahead and lock in our profits pre-market. It's trading at 242. Our stop loss is already at 240. We'll just go ahead and make that a even 241. All right, and so now all of our profits are locked in. So now let's look at our negative trades. We're down $6 on the Apple, $32 on Path, $9 on the Qs, 180 on Ethereum, right? And $4 on Nancy. So our stop loss are already preset for that at maximum 5% of risk. So we'll go ahead and leave those alone just in case they do have a bounce because we've already know our maximum risk is 5%. So we lock in our profits, update it. We're going to make at least $8,400 locked in, and then we will let the negative trades ride until they either hit the 5% or capture some gains, and then we will look to see what our active trades are going to be at today. Okay, Dominique, how about you?
All right. So we did just get some news, which is interesting here. Microsoft was just named the
second most valuable.
Number one.
Yeah, number
they
one.
Hit number one.
And it was the second company to reach over $3 trillion.
Wow. Yeah. Now they're saying they're the most valuable company or the most largest company in the world.
Yeah. They overtook Apple.
Yeah, with their Microsoft AI push. So that was how I feel about Apple. I love my Apple, so I was excited for Microsoft, but I'm like, come on, Apple, get it together. But anyway, I did go take a quick look at Microsoft. Excuse me. Based on this news, wanted to see how it would kind of affect the stock, but it's interesting. We're actually still getting a lot of sell signals on it. It looks like it did kind of push the stock up a little bit, but we are getting a bunch of sell signals on it. But as you mentioned earlier, it looks like the market is just going to be down today in general. So yeah.
All right. So we'll do our
What we were talking
it's
about.
Friday, y'all.
I'm like, wait, what are we talking about right now?
So it's Friday. We're gonna hop over to our futures analysis for today. We've seen that most of the futures were showing red. Okay, we know it's literally been in a bull run all day, starting out here on the day chart. We know the week has been trending up, so we'll just start on the day today. On the 4-hour, we got selling pressure on the NASDAQ starting at 17,643. Okay, and they pushed it down almost 100 points there. So we'll keep our eye on that. The 2-hour chart, again, that push from the mid 600s, it did get some support here around 17,477, okay, on the 2-hour. 1-hour did get into a buy signal at 8 a.m. Basically, this push started down yesterday at noon, continued down at 7 p.m., right around the market open 6 p.m. last night. It's been trending down since 7 o'clock last night, but it got some strong support in those high 400s and has bounced up on the 1-hour chart. So overall, it's looking down. We did get a buy at 8 o'clock. So what we would be looking for potentially is a potential rise up in the earlier parts of the market, 9:30, 9:45, and a potential sell-off coming for the longer term of the day. So if we do see that, we will wait for the sales signal on, the 1-hour, 15-minute or shorter charts, and then get in and maybe look in for some strong sell side resistance, okay? And most of the equities are showing the same thing. So we're on the ES 1-day chart. It's at all-time highs, showing resistance at 49.16, okay? Coming in on the 4-hour. On the 2-hour, so we do see same resistance around this 49.18. So we will look to see if we get some sales signals around the 15-minute chart, 1-hour chart on most of the equity futures. They all looking about the same. So we'll be sell side bias on the equity futures. All right. We're also going to look at gold today. Gold was up. Okay, today it's got a buy signal right here, literally this morning. So that's interesting. We will be buy side bias on gold today, and it was one of the only futures that was up. And a lot of buying pressure coming in on the shorter time frames, okay? Yep, and the 1-hour just got a buy. So we're going to be buy side bias on gold, and then we're also going to look at oil. We'll look at crude oil, we'll look at gasoline, and we can look at natural gas. So we'll look at the energy markets, all right? 1 day just got a buy signal on oil, okay? So we'll be buy side bias on oil and gold, all right? And looking for the buy signals on the shorter time frame. So those are our futures. Longer term throughout the day, not swing trading, but day trading and intraday trading. After the potential run up early on the equities, we'll be looking for some sell side bias on the longer term. And then we'll be bullish on gold and oil on the longer term for the future. So that is our futures outlook for this morning on some active intraday trading. How are you looking over there on some options, Dominique?
Right. So taking a quick look, I forgot there's another earnings that had came out was Booz Allen Hamilton. So they released their earnings this morning. They're actually up $7.12. Totally forgot to announce that one, and also wanted to also say Visa. Visa is down $7 is what they're down $7, and Booz Allen was up $7. So Visa is down, which was really interesting because American Express was up from their earnings. So taking a look back once again, as I mentioned, wanted to take a quick look at Microsoft. Despite the news they had this morning, I think they're slightly up pre-market, but they are actually, they're actually down $1.87 pre-market. But as Dion mentioned, looks like the market will be down today. So we did just receive a sell signal, I believe, on the 2-hour chart, and the 5-minute chart for Microsoft. It looks like there could be some opportunities to be on the put side or the sell side of Microsoft this morning, starting at the open as well there. Also wanted to take a quick look and see how Apple is reacting to this Microsoft news. They are just getting overtaken, okay? They also have sell signals as well on the 2-hour chart. All right, they also have sell signals on the 2-hour chart, and also on the 5, they had a buy earlier, but I don't know how legit this buy was, because it is literally starting to fall. Looks like it's actually starting to cross over to the sell side as well. So as you mentioned, it looks like everything is literally crossing over to the sell side. I will say Tesla is the only thing that one of the few things that I'm seeing that's actually up this morning based on that kind of bounce back as we talked about yesterday. Tesla went down $25 yesterday. So if you were on the put side of it yesterday, great. Congratulations. And as we were mentioning, I believe during the show yesterday or in the class I was teaching, that there's likely going to be a rebound today. So you could have got out yesterday, took your profits on the put side, and then literally got back in on the call side yesterday, and now they're up $2.46. And as Dion, also as Dion had mentioned, if you are in a call on Tesla, you do want to make sure that your stop loss is set, because we are positioned for a down morning in the markets. All right, and this Tesla is also really signaling some downside potential as well. Everything is really signaling downside. So if you have Tesla calls, make sure you set your stop. With anything that you have, make sure you set your stop. Also, another one that I know we were in yesterday, excuse me, you guys. American Express. So we had entered American Express yesterday morning, I believe, as a group. We got called in American Express. It ended up going up $2.25 yesterday during the day, and it's actually up, excuse me, $3.63 pre-market from their earnings. So that will be a lovely, lovely profit if you were able to get in yesterday and today. That's almost a $5 jump in American Express stock. All right, so right now on the 5-minute chart, it's signaling up, but obviously it's really, I think this 5-minute bar is just capturing the $3.89 that is currently up pre-market. But as Dion mentioned earlier, set your stop losses. So right now, for opening bell, the name of the game is set your stop losses.
Yes.
You know,
secure the bag.
Secure the bag. And that's honestly, I think, the best strategy and quote unquote advice that I could give you guys right now. Take the profits that you've had for the week, and then it's okay to re-enter, but understand that we'll likely be re-entering on the opposite side of probably wherever you are.
Yeah. And also, once you take your profits, you can, and we talk about this in the Wall Street Academy course, in the program and stuff like that. You can take profits and then start dividing them for your other parts of your investment portfolio.
Yep.
So you could take profits and then buy more of your long-term investment portfolio, doing some dollar cost averaging. You could take profits and put it into some real estate, put your money to work for you, right? I want you to look at every single penny or dollar that you have as an employee that works for you. Any dollar that you don't have working for you is an employee that's asleep on the job and is not working for you. So you want to make sure that you take your profits, then divide them up, put money into your living expenses, put money into your emergency funds, put money into your long-term investment holds, put money into real estate, and get you a diversified portfolio. All right. And then you're making daily and weekly income on this, and you can use that to also design the lifestyle that you want to live.
Yep.
All right. Now we're going to hop over for a couple of minutes into the forex markets and do some analysis to see what we are going to be looking at. So we're going to look at the USD euro. Okay, start out on a 1 day, got a buy signal last week on January 15th. All right, the 2 hour is in a sell, so kind of mixed there. Got a sell at 7 a.m. 1 hour is also in a sell from 5 a.m. Okay. So shorter time frame, you're looking at sales on the USD euro. If you're looking to swing trade, I would probably just hold off because the weekend is coming. Yep. And you can start fresh on Sunday. So I will be looking more at day trades on the forex today at the opening bell. We'll be sell side bias on the euro. Next, I actually want to look at the Great British Pound versus the JPY today. Okay, so I want to look at the Great British Pound versus the JPY. On the 1 day chart, they got a buy signal on January 5th, okay? That's it, 4 hour. All right, taking a little bit long to load. All right, got a buy this morning, okay, on the 4-hour. A buy on the 2-hour. All right, so Great British Pound JPY, 1 hour got a buy. We're gonna be buy side bias on Great British Pound JPY. Again, intraday trade, day trade, shorter term, not really looking to enter into any swing trades on a Friday on Forex when I could just start it over on Sunday, okay? So Great British Pound JPY is the second that I'm looking at today. All right, and then I am also, let's see if I add this add this to the watch list. Okay, all right, and then I'm also going to be looking at the Swiss franc today. All right, the Swiss franc versus the US dollar. Okay. All right, so let's go, we can go USD CHF. All right. And now we have the opening bell. So, or opening bell just came in.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, 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 ding. We're gonna get that one day, I promise y'all. We got a couple of our orders executed, okay? All right, so we're still in our Netflix trade. We didn't get stopped out yet. We did get stopped out on NVIDIA, so we've captured that $1,400 on NVIDIA. I knew that was gonna be volatile, so set that pretty close. All right, we're still up on VTI. And now the rest of our trades are pretty red. Netflix is going up. We just crossed 8,000 on Netflix. All right, so we've realized $1,400 so far today, and these are our trades for today. So we locked in our profits. Congratulations. We'll let these trades how they run, and we will look for some more trades today. If you have some stocks, options, bonds, Forex, futures, or crypto you guys want us to analyze in real time, feel free to drop them into the comments as we get ready to get into the markets, okay?
Yeah. I love seeing how everything like starts to move at the opening bell.
Yeah. On the futures, we just got in our first trade of the day. We are buying on the ES and buying on the NASDAQ. So remember, I said in the earlier time frames, it's probably going to be some buying, and then it's probably going to be potentially a massive sell-off. We will see what the data says. We will stick to our rules, and hey, we'll let the market pay us as the market makes money available to us, okay?
That little buy that just came in there.
But it already is getting some selling pressure. So on the NASDAQ, the ES is up almost 2 points, actually 2 points right now, and NASDAQ just got into a sale. So NASDAQ is in a sale. Yeah.
That was a fast turnaround.
Yeah, so we'll keep our eye on that. So it's our second trade of the day on the NASDAQ. My algo already made $6,470 this morning. So typically, typically I would wake up to $6,500. I'll be like, I'm good for the day. But I will leave some trades in for you guys this morning. But yeah, we've already realized 6,400. Shout out to the algo trading throughout the night. And what's interesting, we lost like $300 Monday, maybe like $1,500 Tuesday. We won maybe like $500 on Wednesday, and then we lost $1,800 yesterday. So we're down maybe, let's call it $4,000. I had to look at all the numbers. So down $4,000 from futures for the first 4 days of trading, and I wake up, realize we're up 6,400. So we're already net profitable for the week at $2,200, and again, risk management, okay?
How's that gold? I'm kind of curious how the gold's doing.
Gold is currently in a sell signal, and sell off. We haven't gotten to a trade here. So we have NASDAQ on the far left, oil in the middle left, gold in the middle right, and the S&P 500 ES on the far right, okay? And then off screen, we also have RB, which is the gasoline futures, and we also have silver, which is another metal future, okay? So these are the 6 futures that I pretty much primarily look at when we're in these sessions. I also do look at the bond futures, the ZB, the UB, and the ZN, but those markets open up at 8:20 a.m. pre-show, and we're still in parent mode at that time before we get into the market, so I don't really look at it as often anymore, okay? We're now in the buy side on the NASDAQ and the S&P 500. And we are up
I have to
on
say,
both.
the S&P seems to be really push. I think I'm gonna play with the S&P a little bit today.
Yeah, you check the 1 minute chart, 5 minute charts. Okay, so those are our two trades that we're currently in live. We took a little bit of profit off of that first sale trade. Actually, we went 1 for 2 so far. Lost the buy, won the sell, and now we are in the buy. Okay, and let's see if we ride the ride. We're up realized $300 right now. We started out at 64, so we're down about $100. So whatever we make or lose over this 6,300 is what we will be doing in today's session, and I will keep an eye on those. Okay.
Oh boy.
All
What are
right.
you saying in the chat?
Okay, yeah, I'm checking the chat now. Everybody's saying happy Friday. Happy Friday, everybody.
I may have to restart.
Okay, Suzanne wants to look at PayPal for the day.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I saw somewhere that they've fallen again today.
All right,
Sorry.
and 𝐅𝐶KT, that might be Rocket for a call. Okay, so
Rocket.
Rocket. So let's go over here and look at PayPal for Miss Suzanne. Hey, Miss Suzanne being here active, y'all. Okay.
Listen, she's a very good trader.
I like it. I like
very
it.
good doing her thing.
PayPal, PP, right? Isn't it PP?
I think it's PY.
PYPL, yeah, PYPL. Okay, so let's go ahead. Actually, nope. I don't want to do it on this chart. Let's go to the stock chart. I don't want to mess nothing up. All right, let's go to PayPal, PYPL. Yeah. And she is looking for a put. Okay, now here's the thing, Miss Suzanne, it's Friday. So whatever analysis I do on this, I don't personally put in naked options trade on Fridays for a couple of reasons. The number one reason is time decay. Okay, so if I put a trade on, I would be looking to execute this trade today at 4 o'clock after the closing bell. And
I think she probably wants to day trade it. She does a lot.
If you want to get in and out today, okay, cool. That's another thing. All right, I will look at it today for a some different type of analysis. Let me do a different type of analysis and give it for multiple people that can look at what they're doing. Okay, so PayPal. Let's go ahead and look at the 1 week chart. Okay, on PayPal. PayPal got a buy signal on December 4th and has been trending up, got that buy signal at $56 and it's at $60 a share. So on the week, from an investment standpoint or a long-term option, it's bullish and currently trending up. On the 1 day, just got a sales signal literally this morning. So if I was looking to day trade this, right, I can get in right now, right here around the opening bell. It opened at 63 and it's already at $60. So it's down $3 since the market opened. So if you're looking for a sell side opportunity on here, you can get in on the 945 bar on the 15 minute. Yeah, is in a sales signal, right? So, or the 1 hour, right, at 10 o'clock. So if I'm sell side biased, yes, and we got a sales signal at 1:30 p.m. yesterday. So if I'm looking to get into a day trade or intra-day trade on PayPal, looking to get in today and get out today before the market close, I would be sell side biased. Maybe I would buy a put and making sure that I close it out before the market, or I will looking to get in the sell side trade. So what we could potentially do right here is we could split our position right here, right? So what we could do is, let's say I wanted to do, let's say $60. So let's say I want to do 1,000 shares. What I could do is I could do 500 shares now, right? Just getting into some of this pre-market, okay? And set my stop loss at 5%. And then at the 15-minute mark at 9:45, actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to wait till 9:45. So we have a new full fresh 15-minute bar. At 9:45, I'll come in and I will sell 500 shares. And then at 10 o'clock, if we have some good momentum in there, I'll also sell 500 at the top of the hour. And what that will do is that will get me in at 1,000 shares and breaking up the position just in case there is a little bit of support coming in between now and the top of the hour. So at 9:45, we're going to wait and do some sell side trades. I'll do some stocks and maybe Dominique will hop into some options. Yeah. All right. So Dominique will analyze Rocket Money for you.
Yeah, let's take a look at Rocket. I'm actually trying to figure out what's going. You see this gap here? Is that?
Oh, it gapped up, huh?
Oh, literally gapped up. Okay, I'm like, what? Thought something was missing.
But that is the 1 minute chart. So
yeah, let me look at the 5. Move. Okay, looks like it did. So Miss Suzanne was asking about Rocket. And I actually thought it was Rocket Money. This is Rocket Pharmaceuticals.
Okay.
Ticker symbol RCKT. They're currently up $1.16 today. And I don't know, Miss Suzanne, maybe you got some inside information, but this is probably one of the only stocks that looks like it's actually pushing up today. It is literally above all the standard deviations, all the like it's literally just up. So right now there was a buy signal that came through. That was actually Thursday evening, but as you can see, and I'm not sure if they released earnings to, let me see, is this nope, no earnings today. So I'm not really sure what's driving this stock here, but everything is saying up. So maybe you know something I don't know, but looking at the 1 minute chart, it's literally above all the standard deviations, above everything. So everything is pointing up for this stock. Looking at the 5 minute chart, let's take a look at the 2 hour chart here. I don't know why. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so you had this sell signal that was Wednesday, but other than that, yeah, it looks like it's continuing to push up. So if you do enter this trade, I would definitely set a stop loss on Rocket because it has literally just been trending up. So it could potentially start to fall, but nothing is indicating that it will. So it's currently up $1.16. So I would say, yes, if you're going to buy some calls, and I think you wanted to do calls on Rocket, definitely do a little, maybe a further out expiration date just to give it that room. Just, you know, God forbid it reverses from this strong trend up that it has. But yeah, it looks like everything is pointing up for ticker symbol RCKT.
Okay, so look, if you're looking to enter for that RCKT, again, probably wait 4 minutes for the new 15-minute bar or 10 o'clock for the top of the hour, okay? Lisa says, good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day in Los Angeles. Those AXP calls are lovely in profit. So shout out to Dominique calling that. And for those of you guys who got in, congratulations.
Yeah. American Express is up $11.55. Yes, I am still holding. But yes, $11.55. Set your stop losses. When Dion told us to set our stop losses, just make sure that your stop losses are set. Let's just say that Amex win for you was my Christmas gift for this year.
Yeah, and again, right, trading and investing is personal. Do all of these things at your own risk. Stick to your own risk management rules. We are not your advisors. Yes. We're not your fiduciaries. We're not trying to say any securities, but we're actually showing you what we're actually doing and how we analyze these things, okay? And we want to make sure that you guys understand risk management is the #1 rule over here. Yep. Do your analysis, #2, and then, you know, act on your edges without reservations or hesitation, okay?
Are you seeing on your side, does it seem like the market is starting to trend up? I feel like a lot of things are...
Yeah, so, all right, let's check over here. So gold just got in the game. It's in its first trade. Now it's in its second trade on the sell side, okay? We got some choppiness here in the equities early. We're down about $450. We were up 6,400 pre-market. Now we're down. We're only up 5,900. So keeping an eye on that. Now we do see some consolidations. I am trading some on the shorter term charts, but the 60-minute is showing a solid red candlestick on the NASDAQ. Okay, and the 2 hour is also in a downtrend. So that's something to keep our eye on those. Now, going over back into TradingView, we're coming up on 9:43, so we will be looking to get into that sell side trade on PayPal. And you asked about NVIDIA?
Did I? I didn't ask any.
Oh, you just said on the chart. What am I seeing on the chart?
Well, I was saying, did it seem like on your charts, you have like some more super technology over there than me. It seemed like the market was turning around. I was asking because looking at the watch list, I was seeing some of the things that were red or starting to go green or just not be as far down.
Yeah, it looks mixed. A lot of things are starting to turn around onto the green side, which we said about the first, 15 to 30 minutes, it may be some pushes up. But I'm really interested to see what happens around that 10 o'clock time. All right, here we come on the PayPal trade. We're going to put in half of our position here at 9:45 in about 20 seconds, okay? And then we are also going to put another half in at the 10 o'clock. And so we're showing you different ways to take the same trades, whether it's stock, whether it's options, whether it's getting in at 1 share, 10 share, 100 shares, 500 shares, 1,000 shares. We told you it's really going to pretty much be even. When we do these things, we're kind of showing this for everybody. All right, so we just put in a sell side trade for Tesla, okay?
And PayPal too, right?
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm like
PayPal, y'all.
It's like it says PayPal.
Tripping.
Okay.
Tripping. Okay, where is it?
All right, Miss Suzanne. So we're in this PayPal short with you here.
I'm not. Why is it not showing on my
PayPal? It's orders. Go to your orders. I think it's still pending. Did you do a limit order or market? You did a limit.
It's working. Oh, I did a limit.
You did a limit. You didn't have the market. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Let me go ahead. Yeah, no.
Order ticket.
I'm gonna cancel that. I'm gonna go ahead and do more market.
And he accidentally set it as a limit instead of a market.
Yeah, and I don't like limit orders because I don't get filled, and then you leave it there and forget it. Sometimes if you don't put the good to canceled on there, too much work. Okay. So we're shorting PayPal. Here's our position, 500 shares. We're risking 5% on this. And we'll go from there, okay? All right. And I would look to potentially add on to this. Actually, I'm going to no, I don't want to close this. Let's take the stop loss off for a second. I'm going to take this stop loss off because I'm adding at 10 o'clock. Now, from a financial standpoint, I obviously don't recommend anybody do this, but what I'm doing is I'm keeping track of the number. So at 500 a share, it's pretty much like $5 to $10 a tick. So we can see it moving at $5 a tick, which I'm totally comfortable with, especially with stock, because stocks don't really move that fast. And I know that my risk is 5%, okay? So I'm willing to risk up to $1,000 on this trade. Now, at 10 o'clock, hopefully it's not down at by 1,000, but if it is, I'll just come in and manually trade it and get out. But what I'm looking to do is add on to this, and then in that add, I will put the stop loss on the full position, because I also don't want to get caught to where I put the stop loss on half the position and don't put the stop loss on the other half of the position, and it run against me. So I don't want to do that. All right. Now we're even, and it seems like we're battling. They're trying to battle to get ready to go profitable on this sell side trade on PayPal. So that is our first trade of the day. That's an intraday trade. All the rest of these are day trades and swing trades that we put on for the week so far. But that is our first trade of the day on the stocks.
Shout out to Miss Deidre with the. Is it $853? It's small. Is it $853?
Hey, $853 on the NASDAQ sales side.
Congrats.
Nice. Congrats.
I love it.
Okay. So we are in the sales side on. So we took some profit off of this ES buy. Okay. And now we're in the sale on the ES. Okay. We're still in the sale on the gold. So that was the gold's a couple of trades. We're still on the sale on the gold. All right. And we are now in the sell side on the NASDAQ. All right. So keep those.
I'm going to enter in my first futures trade.
Okay.
I think I'm going to enter the sell side, as you just mentioned, and everything is pointing down.
Okay.
Here, hopefully this works. I just had a little bit of an issue with Tractor Brokers. So I'm going to buy, what is this? I think I can do. I'll just do
Yeah, 1 minute chart is in the sale for the NASDAQ. 3 minute chart is in the sale for the NASDAQ. 5 minute chart is in the sale for the NASDAQ. Okay. So a lot of selling on the shorter time frame charts. Okay, and so maybe this is the sell-off that's starting around the 9:45 mark. Maybe it picks up around the 10. Okay, but now we are in a sale on the equities. The 1, 3, and 5 minute are all in sell side trades. Let me check the 15 minute as well. And that will also give me some more insight of how we looking and are we cooking on this sell side trade yet.
All right, I just entered sell side trade on
Yep,
yes.
15 minute is also in the sale. So the 1, 3, 5, 15, and hour are all red. We haven't got the official sell signal on the 1 hour yet, but the 15, the 5, the 1, and the 3 are all sell. So we shall see how this corresponds. And again, that's what we call. We called first 15 minutes or so, maybe a little bullish trend, but the longer trends are showing, the longer trends are showing sell, okay? So we'll keep our eyes on those. Okay, Vanessa says her stop loss has been adjusted. I'm assuming that's maybe some trades from yesterday. Okay.
She's talking about American Express. Mm-hmm.
Okay, American Express. Nice. Shout out to you on the American Express trade.
Oh, what is on here? Oh, okay, it is
all right.
down.
So we got a little battle here on PayPal. We were down 50, then we went down to 0, and now we're down 30. We got about 10 minutes before 10 o'clock, and at 10 o'clock, I'm gonna come in and fill the rest of the position, and then we will look to set our stop losses and ride this ride as our first trade. So now let's go ahead and prepare on our 1 hour charts, walking through our full watch list to see if we're gonna have some trades if we are going to have some trades at the top of the hour, okay? So BlackRock 1 hour chart is in the middle of a sale, but it is getting some buying pressure here. We may get a crossover. We may get a crossover at the top of the hour. So we will shortlist BlackRock to keep our eye on at the 10 o'clock hour. IBM is still in that uptrend from yesterday with that 12% charge up. It did meet some resistance at 194, came down to 190 and is now starting to get some buying side pressure, okay? Nancy, we're still in Nancy from the buy signal. It did get another buy signal at the open, okay? So maybe if we wanted to add to that position at the 1 hour mark, we could potentially add to Nancy because we're only down 23 bucks. Cruise, okay, Cruise is in the middle of a buy signal. We missed that. That happened on Tuesday. Twilio. We may get a buy signal here at the 10 o'clock hour on Twilio. It was in a down position, got some support at 71 and got a buy signal at 9:30 at the opening bell. So we may be looking to buy Twilio so far and BlackRock on the 10 o'clock hour. All right, Roblox got that buy signal we were looking for yesterday. It finally came in. All right,
we got finally
got a buy signal on Roblox, so we will be bullseye bias on Roblox as well. Okay, the Qs, and we still are in that sale. Oh no, did we buy the Qs or we sold the Qs? I think we sold the Qs. All right, wait, I see some selling pressure picking up on the NASDAQ futures. Checking in, we just went over $400 in this trade, and over 200 in the ES, and over 50 in the gold. So if you did get in those trades, congratulations, we're up $700. I just seen it adjust on the other screen, so I just wanted to come in.
Nice, I'm at 122.
Hey, love to see it, love to see it. If you guys are in this sell side trade, congratulations. Okay, all right, so the Qs, what do we do? Let me see, I need to pull this up a little bit. On the Qs, we bought the Qs. Okay, so we bought the Qs. It's in a sell side signal on the 1 hour. We got our 5% rule on there, so we're cool. Path, just got a buy at 9:30, so we will be buy side bias on Path, and maybe we can look to add to that position. All right, on Path. we were also long, okay? So we may be adding that position because we're only down $7 and be able to double that up. Novo, buy signal at 9:30 as well, okay? NVIDIA is in a sell signal, got a sell signal yesterday at 1:30, so we missed that. Apple, we are in this position with Apple. We're long Apple, okay? So it's in a little bit of a sell on the 1 hour, but it is getting quality supported at 194. Amazon, buy position on Amazon, okay? So we will look to potentially buy Amazon at the 10 o'clock hour, all right? JP Morgan, it's in the middle of an uptrend. We missed that. That happened on Wednesday. Congratulations if you got in JP Morgan. Lockheed Martin, been still in that sales signal, finally started to get some support around 429. Microsoft, missed that buy signal. Oh, we just got another one at 9:30. Okay, so we could be biased on Microsoft. Buy side bias on Microsoft. Palantir is in a sales signal. Riot, nice little upcharge. Again, remember, it doesn't surprise me that Riot is up because Bitcoin started to get some support and charge up. And I told you it tracks closely to all blockchain. All right, and Tesla is in the middle of a sales signal, but starting to get support at 184. We can keep our eyes on that throughout the day and see if we get a buy signal. The spiders, the SPY, just got a buy at 9:30 opening bell as well. And the VTI got another buy signal. So a lot of buy signals for the 10 o'clock hour. Let's see what corresponds on those, okay? We can go in and set our positions, risk our 5%, and see what the market does. Now, the futures are trending down. We just crossed over $500 in the NASDAQ trade. We're up 175 in the ES and up 60. So collectively, we're around 680 to $700 in this trade. So congratulations if you are in this sell side trade or in the future. Drop some dollar signs in the chat box.
I'm in it now. I'm not sweating today.
Hey.
I'm like, okay. It just hit this VWAP. So I'm hoping that it just pushes past it and then it can hit this first standard deviation and I'll be very happy. Let's see what it does.
Okay, cool. So we're going to ride that ride for, again, as long as it pays us. But we do see, again, the 1 minute, the 5 minute, and the 15 minute are still in strong selling pressures. The 1 hour is in a red candlestick. It may get a sell side signal at the top of the hour. And then the 2 hour is also in a red candlestick, in a sell position as well. So 2 hour is already in a sell. 1 hour candlestick is strongly red and may be getting a sell here at the top of the hour. Okay, so Jeffrey Hall say he up $2,500 so far. Love to see it, Jeff. Congratulations. Okay. Beast Mom Fitness says she wants us to check _ELF. Okay, so we will check out _ELF for Beast Mom Fitness. Love to see it.
_ELF.
All right, so let's go out here and check out _ELF. Are you looking to _ELF Beauty? Are you looking to trade or invest on _ELF, Miss Beast Mom? So I can give you some analysis on that. I see the motion on the computers in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Stopped out.
Okay. For your profit, or you didn't move to join?
No, I profit, but I wanted it to go a little further.
All right, so Miss Beast Mom, I need to know if you're looking to trade or invest on _ELF, and I will give you some insights. Okay.
I think that is.
All right, when she drops that in there, we'll come back. And she also wants to look at AMD. Wandy says, what are your thoughts on UPS, SoFi, and WHR? Okay, so we already gave our thoughts on SoFi this week.
They actually have their earnings Monday. That might be why she's asking about it. Next week is a big
Earning week.
Big week, Apple, everybody. But SoFi has their earnings Monday before the open.
Okay.
So she might be asking because trying to get into that trade today so that she can be in for the open. But
okay,
everything was pointing down for SoFi.
Okay, yeah, it was.
Recall.
So also, when you guys put the stocks or instruments you want us to look at, let us know whether you're looking to day trade them, swing trade them, or invest into them, because that's going to make us be a little bit more on point with the analysis. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back and look at ELF, but we're about 30 seconds away from the top of the hour. We're going to come in and put our top of the hour trades in, okay?
Who was it? Roblox was one of the ones. I think you said that we had quite a few buy signals.
Yeah, we're going to walk down. So we got, we're going to go in and get ready to buy. So we'll buy, so we got BlackRock on the purchase, right? All right, so we'll wait about 15 seconds. So we'll buy BlackRock. Most of the stuff was buy signals at the top of the hour. So we will buy BlackRock. Okay, 3 seconds. All right, so we're gonna buy BlackRock, right? Nancy will double up on this position because we did get a buy order on that. We'll set our stop loss at 5%, as always. 0.05. All right, add on to that. Twilio, we got the buy signal on Twilio, right? So we'll come in here and we will buy Twilio. Okay.
Where'd you get the buy signal on Roblox?
1 hour chart.
The 1 hour?
Yeah. So if you're looking, you got slightly different parameters. Remember, I'll adjust yours.
Okay.
So we are looking to buy some Roblox, set our stop loss. Okay. I'm gonna do 500 shares on Roblox because it's pretty active. All right, we'll buy Roblox. What else was it? Path. Path starting to charge up. We'll double our position on Path. We're already in for 100 shares. We'll set a stop loss. Boom. Double our position on Path. Okay. Novo. We will go long on Novo. Set our stop loss. This is predefining our risk on every trade. Setting our stop losses. NVIDIA was in the sale. Apple, did Apple have a buy? Apple was still in the sale. We were already in Apple. Okay, Amazon. We did get a buy on Amazon. So we'll go in here and buy some Amazon. Okay, Amazon's pretty volatile. We'll look to do that. 05. Okay, JP Morgan. No, that's been in a ride. Microsoft was the other one, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Microsoft.
Yeah, we'll buy Microsoft. Okay, we'll do 100 units on that. Risk 5%. And I think that might have rounded us out. Palantir. No. Riot. But that buy signal came. We missed that ride. Okay, we'll double our position on VTI. We got into VTI yesterday, right? Let's see if we got that buy signal. If we do, we'll double our position. Let's see when it loads. Yep. So we'll double our position on VTI. Okay, and then the spiders also just got a buy. We will enter into the spiders. Set our stop loss. Boom. Okay, those are our day trades for the day. We will monitor them throughout the day. Because most of those trades came from our watch list, I would be okay holding those because they're stock. If you are taking those positions as options, I would not hold them over the weekend if you're doing shorter term option trades. Now let's go to ELF for I think, did she come back and tell us how she went? No, she didn't.
I think that's, she wants to trade it. I think that's.
Okay, let's just do some analysis on ELF for Miss Beast Mom. 1 hour, we got a buy signal, okay? So we did get a buy signal on ELF for the 1 hour. Because I'm not too familiar with ELF, I'm gonna do a little bit more analysis, okay? So ELF is in a buy signal for the week, all right? It's in the buy signal for the day. The 2 hour is also in a buy. So if I'm looking at options, I would be looking at some naked calls after the market closes today at 4 p.m. If I'm looking to trade options on that, get some expiration date 7, 30, 60 days out. Okay, if I'm looking to actively day trade this, then it just got a buy signal on the 1 hour. I'll be looking to get in today and get out today. If you're long on it, maybe you can hold it for a swing trade. Okay, hopefully that helps you for ELF. All right, and AMD. Let's look at AMD.
And AMD has their earnings next week too. So with all of these, anything you're considering trading short term, just also make sure you know what any potential news that's coming out for these stocks, because it can literally change the direction of how we think it's going to go. So just so you're aware, AMD releases their earnings next Tuesday, as well as Alphabet. I know you guys were asking about UPS. They're also next Tuesday as well. Next week's gonna be a very, very busy week. Y'all should make a lot of money next week.
Okay. All right, so AMD, on the week, AMD is up, trending up for the last about 10 weeks. On the day, AMD has been trending up since January 9th. It did get a little bit of resistance in that 176, so keep an eye on that. On the 2 hour, it is in a sell signal, and on the 1 hour, it is in a sell signal. So I would not be trading options on it because we got mixed signals from our 3 time frames that we look at. However, on the 1 hour and the 2 hour, if you're looking to day trade it, if you're looking to day trade it, you could look at some short positions on the AMD, okay? All right, so I wanted to say, what are your thoughts on UPS? So let's go to UPS. Now, UPS has proven to be a quality stock for buy, hold, and investments over time. So if you're looking to invest into UPS, it has always been a quality stock. If we look at the 1 month, right, we can see a quality trend up for UPS over time since the year 2000, right? It went public around $50 and it's currently trading at 162. So historically it is up. On the 1 week chart, it's been trending up since November 27th of last year. All right. On the 1 day chart, we have a buy. It's been trending up since January 23rd, which is Tuesday. Okay, and on the 2 hour, it has been trending up since 11:30 yesterday. So if you're looking to do options, you could look at some call options after the market closes today for 7, 30, 60 days out. If you're looking to actively day trade it, the 1 hour chart is also in an up signal. So if you're looking to get in and out today, you can look for some resistance areas and then look to get in on the buy side on those trades, okay? All right, so that is what I would think about UPS. Bigger picture, long term, if you're looking at an investment over time, it has proven to be a quality stock. You can get in at a quality position and then maybe dollar cost average it or see where it is around the VWAP, okay? Short term, maybe swing trades, good for some options after the market today, so you don't lose anything to time decay. And for some intraday trades, it is in a buy signal on the 1 hour. All right.
Love it.
SoFi, do you want to handle SoFi and WHR, or you?
Sure. Let me switch my charts here. So SoFi, and I believe we talked about SoFi earlier this week. So, and I was just taking a quick look at all the earnings that are coming out next week. As I mentioned, there's a lot of earnings coming out, and please just keep that in mind as you are looking or considering entering any trades because those earnings can drastically change the direction of how we think it will go. So SoFi, as we mentioned, ticker symbol SOFI, they are currently, let's look at the day chart. So they're releasing their earnings Monday before the market opens. So if you're looking or considering or would like to take advantage of any potential jumps up or jumps down, getting in today would be ideal. Or you okay?
Yeah, I didn't turn on my algo for 2 of these trades, and it caught the signal. It'd probably be up like another $1,000.
Oh, okay. So yes, if you are considering getting into SoFi, or what was the other one? WHR, with SoFi specifically, they are coming out Monday morning before the market opens. So you want to either get in today or ride whatever wave happens Monday morning. All right. So let's take a quick look and see what SoFi has been doing. So SoFi, as far as we can see, looking at the day chart, it has been a little bit all over the place. It has really been sitting around this low, this $6.50 or between $6.50 and $7.50. The highest that it has gotten is here. What was this? December 27th. It hit a high of about $10.47. As we mentioned earlier this week, SoFi just doesn't do a lot of moving. It's a dry stock, to be honest. So looking at the day chart, it is trending down. You see this this is literally this, it's literally just been, it's literally what?
No, go ahead.
It's literally just been trending down for the past few weeks, okay? Let's take a look at the week chart. The same thing, it's in a strong, downtrend right here. It started to uptrend, but it's trending down. And as we also talked about from a fundamental analysis standpoint, their sales just have not been great. We also just received a sales signal right here on the 5-minute chart. As you can see, we got a sales signal that just came in at what time right now? At 9:50. So the sales signal came in at 9:50, and it's literally been trending down since, and it looks like it's going to continue to trend down. Now, obviously, this is just how it has been performing. If they come out and say that SoFi has been doing way better than we anticipated, I would be very, very surprised. All right. So we had some news that came out and said yet another perfect time to buy the dip for SoFi. So people are anticipating SoFi, I guess, to increase over time. I'm not sure how they're going to perform with their earnings, right? No one really truly knows. But we can also take a quick look over here. You guys can see this section. It might be a little too small, but you can also see how they've done over the past earnings quarters, the past quarters, right? So they have been slightly exceeding their earnings estimates for Q4 2022, Q1, Q2, and then Q3 of 2023. You'll see that they were literally nowhere near what people estimated them to do, right? If we go back and look at the day chart, I have to see when that, what was that, Q3? Their earnings, here we go. So Q3, they had their earnings here, and it looks like they actually fell slightly there, went down basically about 7 cents. So like I said, when they have their earnings, they don't move drastically. They really don't move drastically. So with that being said, because their earnings was so bad in Q3, I don't think that they could have magically turned things around in Q4, to be honest, right? So I think from a short-term trade, everything is saying it's going to trend down. But from a buy and hold standpoint, over time, SoFi may be able to get it together and increase the price of their stock. But right now, they're just not proving to us that they're strong. Okay, but all of our charts are saying downtrend, sell side. All right, so awesome. Vanessa just made a $766 profit.
Hey.
Go ahead, Vanessa, so proud of you. Love that, love that.
Love to see it.
The other stock that we wanted to look at was WHR, which is Whirlpool. All right, so their earnings are coming. When is it? Actually, let me go back to my day chart right here. Way over here in December. Let's come back to the present. All right, so their earnings is Monday, I think after the market close. So their earnings will come out Monday after the market close. So for this one specifically, you don't have to get in today. You could always wait until Monday, but you could also get in today and potentially ride the wave. Also keeping in mind, I keep forgetting, it is Friday, right? So you do have the weekend, which is why we typically don't recommend getting into option trades for the weekend, but you could even get in today, ride whatever wave it looks like it's having today, exit, take your profit today, and then get back in Monday if we're anticipating it to go up. So looking at Whirlpool here, as you can see, close this out. As you can see right here on the day chart, it is starting to trend up. So we had the crossover that just happened. On the day chart, it is starting to trend up. It's up $1.68 today. If we go down a little bit deeper on our 2-hour chart, we are seeing a trend up as well. On the 2-hour chart, we have a red bar here. It's falling a little bit slightly, but it is trending up on the 2-hour chart. Let's take a look at the 5-minute. On the 5-minute chart, we did just receive a sell. We did just receive a sell, but that makes sense because on that 2-hour, what did we just look at? The 2-hour chart, it was starting to trend down a little bit there. Okay, and then looking at the 1-minute, let's look at the one. Same thing's actually starting to trend up on the one. So we did have a sell on the 5-minute, but on the 1-hour, which we missed, it's still trending up. So overall, we're getting more trends up than other than that short downside that it looks like it's currently in, but it looks like it's trending up today. And then if we go and look at our past earnings, Whirlpool apparently has been doing really well. They have literally exceeded their earnings every single quarter, from Q4 of 2022, Q1, 2, and 3. So every single quarter they beat their earnings. So it looks like we have a lot of upside potential with this stock over time. It looks like everything is saying buy. We have a little short rundown that's happening right now, maybe for the next hour or so. But overall, this is a strong company. Whirlpool been around forever, right?
Yeah,
like they're definitely one of those stocks that is a great buy and hold. You know, as long as people need refrigerators and things, like they're dryers and whatever else they make, dishwashers, whatever, they seem to be good. So yes, this looks like a buy for me personally, on the earnings perspective, but also just over time, looks like it's a very strong stock. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yay. Vanessa said, thank you. I don't know if she dancing. Is that a dance signal or is she running? I don't know. She might be running to the store to go spend her money. But shout out to Vanessa. Shout out to Miss Deidre. Shout out to everyone that has locked in and taken those profits. I'm so proud of all of you for not just watching the Money Matrix, but actually taking action as well. So shout out to you guys. You created your own paycheck on this Friday. I love that. That's a beautiful thing.
Love it.
Hashtag goals. All right. What else?
Okay, so
time is it here? 10:16. Okay, perfect. Faith had something.
Go ahead.
Oh, hum. So the tickers, let me look at hum. What's hum? Oh, Humana. Excuse me. So Humana. Oh, I like this. I love that you're looking at Humana. I was talking about this yesterday in the class I was hosting for Wealth Demystified. We were talking about those rundowns and run-ups, right? And so yesterday, if you remember, Humana had their earnings yesterday, right? And Humana had their earnings yesterday. And yesterday, they actually fell like $59 is what they fell yesterday.
Wow.
And one of my favorite sayings when it comes to the market is what goes up must go down, what goes down must come up.
Yep.
So, and we talked about this yesterday with many of the stocks that we were covering, but Humana fell $59 yesterday. And it literally only fell because of the earnings. That does not necessarily reflect the true value of that stock, right? So with that being said, Humana fell $59 yesterday. Looks like we got maybe a buy signal that came in like, all right, that's over. Now we can ride the wave back up. Maybe some of you guys did. And they are currently up $12.86. So imagine if you were able to get in yesterday on that big drop down, go in, purchase your calls, and now as we're talking, it's up $13. And this on this 1 hour chart right here, it is literally pushing up. We have tons of buying pressure. It's hitting it just hit the second standard deviation band above the VWAP. It's pointing up, right? That's on the 1 hour chart. Let's take a quick look at the 2 hour chart, seeing the same thing. It is literally in the process. We also had a buy signal that came through. Was that yesterday? This is 2 hour chart, 25th. Oh, that was actually yesterday. Yep. So, but it is starting to trend up here, right? So it looks like it is pointing up on the day chart, on the 2 hour chart, on the 1 hour chart, on the 5 minute chart. We just received a buy. So it looks like over the next few days, likely Humana may start to actually regain the 59 bucks that it lost. So what does that mean? You could ride that ride up. Obviously have your stop losses set, but this is a beautiful train, ride, plane to hop on and ride back up over the next week or so as this stock starts to regain its losses. But yes, all buys over there. All buys over there. That's beautiful. I love that when it like takes that big drop. You can go in, buy it at the discounted price, and ride it back up. Okay.
Okay. All right. So a couple of things.
Okay.
What?
Sorry. No, Faith said she got a put on it yesterday and failed to take profit, as signal shows it would continue down, but I'm seeing the opposite. Yeah, it's definitely up, right? But yesterday it did fall. It did actually continue to fall because when it first opened, when the market opened yesterday, it was down. Oh gosh, my chart got all messed up here. It was down, I think only, if I recall, maybe only down like $10. And throughout the day, it just started continuing to fall, continuing to fall, continuing to fall. And that's why we always say on those days, those earnings days, that movement is literally from the news. So take your profits. There's nothing wrong with that, right? So ideally, you have exited yesterday, like this thing may not continue to fall. Remember, it's literally movement that's driven by the news. So no worries, right? No worries if you have your put. You may want to get in and honestly cut your losses where they are if you're still on the put side, because Humana is definitely, all charts are saying is trending back up. It's going to recoup the losses that it had from the earnings.
Okay.
Okay. She said lesson learned. Yes.
Yes. So Miss,
as long as you learn from the lesson, that's all that matters.
Miss Lisa said she got $815 of profit out of the American Express. Yeah. Congratulations. Love to hear it. Love to see it. Miss Janice said she got $1,008 profit from the American Express call. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Okay. Wanda says, thank you for the great analysis. Janice says, I love this show.
Well, tell your friends. If you love the show, tell your friends to come and join, subscribe, share.
Yes, yes.
All the things that the YouTubers say to do. Do that.
Okay.
A friend to tell a friend to come and make some money.
Absolutely. Join the squad. So you can scan the Discord QR code that's about to pop up, and you could join our community, our Money Matrix community, 100% free. Come in with other like-minded individuals. We're talking trading, we're talking money, we're running it up, and we're joining. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel here at Money Matrix, and like she said, Money Matrix Live. And what she said, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Okay. Also, in the Money Matrix Discord, you'll get more information about the Wall Street Academy, which is our financial education, trading, and investing program where you can actually learn all the details and how to do exactly what we're doing step by step, and also understand the vocabulary and words that we're using and what we mean by that. Okay, and so that will be pretty cool. We want to continue to build that community. We have some exciting announcements pretty soon about a potential trade. about a potential retreat that we'll be doing. I know, I got the mic in. We're trying to decide if we're going to do maybe a ski retreat in the mountains, or maybe like Costa Rica, or you want to do ski? I want to do the ski because every time we go to Park City, we miss the snow. So we're thinking about doing a ski retreat. So we'll keep you guys posted on that. Okay, but those are some announcements. All that stuff is going to be coming in the Money Matrix Discord. So scan the QR code, join the Discord, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
We just got a buy on NVIDIA too, so it is definitely starting to reduce some of the losses that it had for today. Just FYI.
Okay. All right. So Faith said MX, she took profit at $1,100. Congratulations, Faith. All right. Vanessa says I'm at work forcing everyone here because I got my earbuds. Yeah.
She forgot her earbuds.
It's all good. We love you, everybody at work. I promise you guys are working harder than us making this money. So if you want to learn, go ahead and join the fam. Keep watching the show. Okay. So yes, we did have a blast in Utah. Elaborate more on that buy for the option. So you were talking about buy.
Yeah. So if you get, once this is done, if you can switch to my screen real quick. But yeah, we just got to buy at 10:15. So for that buy, you could do a lot of things, right? You could buy it and hold, or you can trade options on it. As we mentioned specifically with options, because it is Friday, so just keep in mind that you have the weekend, right? You have the weekend, and that could potentially deteriorate some of the gains. But in general, we know that NVIDIA is a buy and hold stock. But right now, we do have this buy signal. NVIDIA is currently down $3.96 today. It was previously down as low as, I think, down about almost $7 or $8 today. And so literally you could have rode that wave from it being down $7 or $8. Now it's only down $3.80. As you can see, this uptrend is pretty strong. It just crossed the first standard deviation band. So you can get into a lovely day trade with NVIDIA and ride it up for today, maybe take your profit today, or because NVIDIA has so much upside potential, you could even enter a trade on options, or obviously buying and holding as well, and hold it honestly for the next few weeks and likely see some beautiful profit. So those are some of the things that you can do with NVIDIA.
Okay, so over here in the futures trades, we are in the NASDAQ on the buy side. We are in oil on the buy side. I'm not really understanding why we are not in this equity joint. What time did that happen? 10:21. Oh, okay. I don't know if that was. Okay. I'm gonna have to see why I didn't get that.
A lot of green dollar signs over there.
Yeah. So we're in some nice trades here. We're up $1,500 in these two trades. We should have been in this third trade here. We'd probably be up about $2 to $3 grand. Not sure why I didn't get in that trade. I had to check on that shortly. So if you're in those futures trades on the buy side, we got paid on the NASDAQ on the downside earlier, and now we're getting paid on the NASDAQ now on the buy side. One thing I do want to call out, what I was adjusting on here, is because I had that $6,400 locked in this morning when we got to the office, I had turned the algos off. And then I turned them on for the show and forgot and put the wrong one on. So my apologies, y'all. I put one on that didn't have the stop loss to take profits and stuff like that built in there. So you all still should have won, because if you're trading, you were following the signals. But I was wondering why I wasn't locking in my profits. Like, we were profitable.
Oh, that's why you kept saying like
what's going on? Yeah, like we was winning the trades and I was losing. So human error on my side. You know, I'll call a spade, but I'm like, we're winning trades and I'm losing money. Like, how is that possible? And now we're back up $1,800. So it should be a quality day all the way around. But make sure, that's another thing about risk management. Make sure you cross your T's, dot your I's.
Listen, you gotta pay attention
and do all the things. Okay. All right. So, okay. Any more questions, comments? thoughts, stocks, analysis, et cetera, drop them in the comment chat. And let us know if y'all thinking about joining us on the retreat. It'll be a couple months from now. It won't be right now. Maybe around March or April or something. If you guys want to do ski in the mountains, meet up in the mountains and ski, or do you guys want to do like an island or something? I'm thinking, you know, Costa Rica is our Zen spot. We love Costa Rica, but we've been there.
And Bali, it's just so far.
Yeah, Bali is far for everybody. You know, maybe we'll pick an island we haven't been to, like something. I don't know.
The ski.
I do want to do the ski. So we're leaning heavy on the ski retreat, which we believe will be dope. If you are in this NASDAQ trade from the algo, congratulations. If you got in the ES as well, congratulations, because it is running up.
Yeah.
All right.
NVIDIA is doing its thing over here. Everything is turning green. I love that.
Love to see it. Love to see it. And again, we make money on both sides, everybody. Doesn't matter if the market is going up or going down. And that's another thing. We can have a pre-show analysis and stuff like that. Sometimes it's on point, sometimes it's not. But more importantly, are we sticking to the rules, right? And that's the key. All right. A lot of the team is pushing us to say ski, ski, ski. So
wait, who?
Not like the Lil Jon zone, but actually skiing for the retreat.
What do you mean? Okay.
The team, they're texting us.
Oh, but like,
they're like, we want to go skiing.
Oh, they want to go skiing.
Yeah, the team wants to go skiing.
John.
I don't want to go.
Oh, okay.
We're going to keep this show PG, okay? We want the younger people to be able to watch it at some point as well.
Okay,
but for my millennials and my OGs, I'm sure you know what Lil Jon song I'm talking about, okay? All right.
Oh, I got it. Okay, I just got it. Okay.
Yes, all good.
Okay, it took me a while on that one.
All good. So no judge zone. Okay, so we are buy-side bias on 3 of the 4 futures on the screen. And okay, now I need to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
Because I should be in this trade as well on the gasoline.
While you want to show his screen because he's trying to figure stuff out.
Yeah, no, go to Dominique.
I'll just
let me figure out why I'm not.
Okay, so as okay, let him get this out.
Human error, y'all.
What is going on?
I'm in the trades in my 3 algos while I'm not seeing why we in the trade. I'm in it in my sim and I'm up like $1,000. So I should be up. I should be up almost $4 grand in my live, but 1,000 of it is in the sim.
Okay.
Human mistake, y'all. I do it as well. Okay. It's costing me $1,000, literally. Okay.
Well, did anyone just get into NVIDIA when we got that buy signal? Because it is.
I'm like, what is
trending up? We got this buy signal when it was around 609, and now it's at 614. So it's up almost $5. It was so random. I just said like it pays for a fried pork chop.
Fried? That is?
Yeah.
That is random.
I love fried pork chops.
That is random.
They're so good.
That's too funny.
Okay. Yeah. So that's happening.
We got anybody in here from in DC? Anybody live in DC? Maybe y'all know about some mountains that's close, like the Poconos.
Some close mountains.
Poconos is fire.
I guess there's another one I know we used to go to.
Probably somewhere like upstate New York. Anybody from New York?
No, it's something in Virginia you can go to.
VA.
Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Milk is in Maryland. Is it Milk?
Milk. Okay, Milk say I'm in Maryland. I know Dante. I don't know if Dante is in here. I know Dante from Baltimore. If you from Baltimore and you say the T, I know you're not from there. You got to say Baltimore with the D.
Baltimore?
Baltimore. Damn, look at that trade. We'd be about 7 bands, y'all. I'm sorry. I mean, y'all should have got in it. The algos definitely called it. But, yeah, the algos definitely called it. But me doing too much this morning.
Doing too much.
It's all good. Okay, any more? Oh, what up, Dante? You say, Dante, you here? All right. I like to see it. Okay, so let me just make sure I'm all right over here because I was.
So he got a lot going on, but NVIDIA is pushing up. Did anyone get into Massanutten? That's what it's called, Vanessa. Thank you. So smart. Massanutten, Virginia.
Okay.
They have some mountains. I used to go. Young Dominique and her friends used to go there.
Young Damo.
Yeah. So NVIDIA is continuing to go up. Did anyone get into NVIDIA? I'm still in some NVIDIA trades from yesterday. I'm holding, waiting for it to do its next run back up to 620, whatever. I wanted to really quickly highlight. Are we on my screen?
Man, I should be up nicely. Yeah.
But I was like, why do you keep asking me that? You know we're on your screen.
Yeah, you say I'm a professional. Don't be
shout out to Odell. Are you gonna ever come get on the camera, Odell? Not today. You want to get your haircut first? All right, cool.
Why are you gonna put my man out there like that? Wow, just put my man whole business in the street.
Next week he gonna get his haircut. He gonna be on stage. Okay. Wow. All right. So real quick, wanted to highlight some of the. Hey, focus, y'all. Next week, I just pulled up this chart from the Earnings Whisper people, and yeah, I wanted to highlight next week really quickly while Dion's over here clicking away. And we're actually wrapping the show soon anyway. So I want you guys just to have your eyes on all the things that are happening next week. It is going to be a busy week in the markets. I want to emphasize this to you. All of our major companies are releasing their earnings next week. We talked about SoFi before the open Monday, but I really want to highlight Tuesday and Thursday, okay? Tuesday, we have Microsoft, AMD, and Alphabet, and Starbucks all after the all after the closing bell. Thursday, we have Apple, Amazon, and Meta all after the closing bell, okay? I wanted to highlight that because these companies have such large market caps. Depending on how their earnings go, they can move the entire market, right? So if you have any trades on the QQQ or the NASDAQ or any trades on the ES, the SPY, please keep in mind that these earnings can come out and literally move the market. We just said that Microsoft is the largest company in the world now. They have a very large market cap, which means they're a large part of, I think they're a part of the S&P 500, right? I think.
Cool.
Microsoft. They're part of Microsoft.
Yeah, S&P 500 and
so they can move. They can move it. All right. So please keep in mind all these big earnings. Also, Tuesday before the open, we have Pfizer, GM, UPS, JetBlue. Going into Tuesday evening, once again, Microsoft, AMD, Alphabet, Starbucks. I know we were analyzing AMD earlier. Very excited to see how their earnings go. NVIDIA, I think, is a few weeks later. So keeping in mind for all that. Also going into Wednesday, Boeing, y'all. Poor Boeing. Poor Boeing. Now remember, another thing I want you guys to keep in mind is that these earnings that are coming out, they are from Q4, okay? So any news that you've heard about these companies in the last few weeks do not apply to their Q4 earnings. Boeing will likely probably fall, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because they probably did pretty well in Q4, selling all these little faulty planes, but the president's probably gonna say, we did well in Q4, but it's looking a little bleak. We know that, because people ain't buying the planes no more, so we'll likely have a fall from Boeing, right? Who else we got here? Microsoft, we know they've been doing well. Value's been going up, and they're letting people go. Their stock will likely go up, right? AMD, people buying up all their chips, they'll likely increase as well. I don't know what's been going on with Google over there. Starbucks, everyone's mad at them, so they may have seen a drop in Q4 because, they were saying bad stuff about Israel, whatever. So just wanted to highlight some of the things that are happening next week. Next week should be a very profitable week for many of you if you practice self-control, discipline, and what's the other one?
Patience, self-control, and discipline.
Okay. So I wanted to highlight I'm really excited for next week because I just feel like we're going to make so much money next week.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be fun.
Okay.
All right, that's all I got.
All right, so if you're still in this NASDAQ trade, first and foremost, shout out to the new algo. I know some of you guys are salivating, waiting for these new algos. I promise y'all, we're very, very close to releasing them. Look at that call.
He didn't get to me yet, so.
No, they don't have it.
I'm like, come on.
Because I don't like releasing algos until I put my stamp of approval.
You don't want to give me something that might be.
I don't
I see you. I see you.
I don't want to give nothing I don't put my stamp on that I don't believe in to an excellent level.
Like, well, hurry up.
To an excellent level. And I don't release it to anybody, right?
Yeah.
So, and y'all can see she don't have it yet. I gave her some of the parameters, but she don't have it yet. Odell don't have it yet. My mom don't have it yet. Tony don't have it yet. Nobody has them, but I think I'll start rolling them out. I told y'all this Friday, I said I wanted to see where we were. And I think we'll start releasing them to the squad next week, and then probably to the community around the first week of February. But some great calls. Look at it called that ES right there. It's currently, it just got in gold. It's up $400 on the oil. We up $4,000 on the NASDAQ. I should be up about $8,000 right now if I didn't put 3 of the trades in the sim. But it is what it is. But yeah, soon come, everybody. Soon come. Okay. We will definitely get those algos in there. Let's check out some of our trades in the stock market. Okay. Let's look over here and adjust this. So we got about 5 trades in at the top of the hour, and we looking green. We still ain't crossed that $10,000 mark yet. But all right, we're up $100 on our SPY buy. If you got any of those trades, stocks or calls, congratulations. Microsoft, we're up $158 on Microsoft.
The soft.
Novo, we up $20. Twilio, we up $54. BlackRock, we're down $140. Apple, we are down $3.50. Path, we're up $13. The Qs, we're down 19. And BTI, we're up 117. So these are our trades that we put in for today. And now Netflix, our swing trade is up $8,700. Nancy, we're down 11. So our 2 swing trades that we're still in, we're up net $8,789. All of our day trades for today, Ethereum, we down 200. So maybe we're up swing trades, we're up net 8,500. But all of our day trades, 119 minus 19, 100, 115, 112, negative 15, and then we're up 35, 45, 50, 180, 200. We're up about $300 net profit on the trades that we took at the top of the hour. So congratulations if you guys are in any of those trades. Shout out to you. And looking forward to, in a couple of minutes, we should be finishing this week very green, okay? So for the first full week of Money Matrix, we're going to also start posting those at the end, like our weekly profits for the week and monthly profits for the end of the month, because we do this in real life, okay? So we are finishing, as of right now, unless everybody don't just go in there, load the boat, and blow their bag, we should finish the week green from all the calls that we made this week, okay? So congratulations, everybody, for those trades. We'll continue to ride the ride through 11 o'clock here and go from there.
All right. JB with the 3,400.
Hey, JB say he up 3,400 for the day.
Lunch on you. Go ahead, give me that fried pork chop.
Yeah, go ahead, send us an Uber Eats coupon.
Yeah.
For the squad.
Okay.
Yes, click the link over there in the comment section. Join the community. Share the links with your family and friends. We up here running it up, and we have fun while we doing it, okay?
I have a question. Okay, so Vanessa is going snowboarding with us. Looking forward to that.
Okay.
I just saw
So China says, what are some cheaper price stock that you're following under $100? So yeah, we got several stocks on our watch list, and maybe we'll do a special watch list like stocks under 50 or stocks under 20 or something like that. But anyway, on our 2024 watch list, Riot is only $11. Okay. Palantir is only $16. Okay. Path is only $23.
Neo is only $6 as well.
I don't think that's on. Is that on your watch list?
It's one of mine. Yeah.
Okay. Neo is on there.
Yeah, electric.
Roblox is only $40. Twilio is
which is crazy. Roblox that stock is so undervalued.
Yeah, I'm bullish on Roblox long term. Every kid in a country be on that joint. Twilio is 73.
And adults.
Cruise is 27. Nancy is 31. So about half of our watch list, Sheena, is under $100. So those are and those are ones that we believe in, that our analysis on have picked for our 2024 watch list, that we're saying, hey, we believe in these bigger picture long term. So about 10 of them on our watch list are under $100 and are reasonably priced, for everybody, relatively speaking, right? Yeah, drop your wins in the chat. Love to see it, love to hear it. Congratulations to all the winners on today and on the week. Probably next week we'll start our challenges and our traders of the week, because this week was really just kind of about launching the show, getting the kinks out, getting the audio, getting Wall Street Academy launch, all that stuff. You're about to start seeing a full court press starting Monday, okay? We're going to get to it.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
If you're on the channel right now and you are not subscribed, please click the subscribe and like button.
Yeah, for sure.
And share with a friend that you want to come on the retreat with you.
Yeah, we'll have some more information about the retreat as well.
Is this supposed to be your birthday?
I haven't really decided on the birthday trip yet. Y'all know we be doing some pretty cool things around trips, and we love traveling.
You have to you have to do.
We have to do the show.
Well, you have to have the retreat when it's still snow.
Oh yeah, no. March supposedly in those areas are very good snow.
Okay, but it's like February, so you need to decide.
Well, February 1st is next week.
Yeah.
Time be moving. Okay, I think maybe we'll do Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, or Aspen, Colorado.
Well, you need to pick.
Or Lake Tahoe.
Because it's
Lake Tahoe.
Yeah.
We'll pick and let y'all know soon, okay? As far as the retreat is concerned, we'll kind of look into those now. Okay? And go from there, okay? So with that being said, let's hop into the futures chart to see where we got. I'm adjusting these stop losses, and I'm doing it manually because I just don't know what I was doing as a human this morning, so I don't really want to take no chances. So I'm going to go ahead and lock in these profits. So we should have about, 2,500 to 3,000 locked in on the NASDAQ. We still riding this ride up. We've been in this trade since 1021, and we got in at 17,538. So we're up about almost 40 points. So that would be a 160 tick run.
And what is this?
NASDAQ.
Oh, NASDAQ.
The ES, I put it in my sim, but the ES we got in at 49.1750, and we've been in it since 1021 as well, and it's up 49.30. So it's up almost 40 points as well. Congratulations. That's $50 a point on the NASDAQ, on the ES, and $20 a point on the NASDAQ. And then on the oil, we've been in on oil since 1020 as well. We're up $440. And off screen, I'll pull it over here. We're up $428 on RB, which is the gasoline futures. So we are having a wonderfully green day. And shout out to the algos, because first, 3 out of the 4 days we got smacked on the futures this week. But this came in and saved the week. So we will finish the week green.
We got
up
questions.
$7,900. So love to see it. Okay. Vanessa says, do you transfer your winnings out of your brokerage account and keep it at a base amount? So this is one of the special bonuses we will be having in Wall Street Academy on how to kind of divvy up your profits. But as I mentioned earlier, our first lesson in Wall Street Academy was investment portfolio, right? And it talked about diversification. So I'm going to tell you what I personally do. What I personally do is, okay, we just got stopped out of the oil trade for profit. And again, I manually adjusted that stop loss just because I didn't want to risk it. Okay. And we just got into the sale on gold. But what I do is I pay myself as the market makes money for me. And because this is separate from my investment portfolios and long-term portfolios, I specifically use these for day trades and swing trades to make money every day and every week. So in my personal accounts, what I would do is I personally take 50% of the profits, and I take that 50% and I divide it across my portfolio. So some for long-term, some for real estate, some for emergency funds, some for what I call the fun account, right? For our travels and turning up and stuff like that, because life is to be lived and to be enjoyed, right? So again, remember, this is different from your investment portfolio. This is a trading portfolio, and you're looking to make daily and weekly profits. So you'll want to take those profits out and use them, right? That also helps you close that psychological feedback loop. Because if you just in here trading, clicking buttons and you running it up, and you're not really touching the money and doing what you got to do to design your lifestyle, take care of your bills, put them in your investment portfolios, then you don't really get that feeling of
I was at what?
Nothing. You don't get that feeling of, that you're actually getting compensated for your time, energy, and efforts, okay? So that's what I personally do. Trading investing is personal. Do what you feel at your own risk, etc. Okay, but that's me answering your question, and that's what I personally do, okay? All right, so let's go back over here and check the stocks.
Shout out to Deborah.
Let's see.
Or Deborah.
Deborah or Deborah. Let's call her Miss O'Neill.
Yes.
Miss O'Neill said she won $740 on that American Express option. Let's go.
Awesome.
Congratulations. She says the algo, Miss Vargas says, the algos, when you release them, will they be working in TradingView like Hint? So these are completely separate and brand new. So they will be a separate purchase for these, but yes, we will have versions for TradingView, which will eventually become our total platform, and we will have them in NinjaTrader as well. So we will keep building them for NinjaTrader and TradingView until total is done, and then when total is done, which is the brokerage platform that we're building and creating our own, when total is done, we will switch everything to total and we will build exclusively for total. But right now, the new algos that will be coming out over the next 30 days, they will be released in TradingView and NinjaTrader. So I know you guys see these algos and you see these runs and you see these calls, and they are pretty accurate. They're pretty spot on. Like I told you guys at the beginning, maybe like Monday, I said these are the most powerful and best algos that I've personally ever created with my team. Super profitable, super efficient, as long as human Dion doesn't get in the way, as I did this morning, and I was up 6,400 and lost 3,000 for no reason, and now we're back up 4,700 in these trades, so I'm up $8,600 for the day. So yes, and it probably would have been, I guess it would have been, I would have started out at the 6 plus this 4. I would be about 11,000 if human Dion didn't get in the way.
Human error.
Yeah. Okay. So anything you got calling out? So you mentioned some options. Anything you got calling out on the earnings? So you called out earnings. You called out the options. All right. And we're now in the sell side trade. So we took our profits. We took our profit. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. We took our profits on the buy side of that oil, and now we're in the sell side trade, and we're up $100 here in the sell side trade of the oil.
Trade for what?
Sell side trade in the oil, and we also now are in the sell side trade of gold. Okay, and we're also now in the sell side trade of gasoline futures, RB, and we're also now in the sell side trade of silver. Okay, so we're selling silver, we're selling gasoline, we're selling gold, and we're selling oil, and we're still in the buy side trade and we just literally got stopped out on our NASDAQ trade. So shout out to everybody who got into that NASDAQ trade. Okay. And let me adjust my joint for it does that. Yes.
What time is it?
Okay. 10:52.
have a IKEA delivery coming soon.
Oh, they announced? They announced they're going to be pulling up on the squad?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, if you have any last minute things you guys want us to analyze, feel free to drop them in the chat. Join the Discord, subscribe to the channel.
Yep.
Shout out to you guys. We got like a good amount of subscribers yesterday. So you guys are sharing it. You guys are liking the show.
I think now we can actually start promoting it. I think we've got the sound kinks out and we're getting our visuals improved.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Okay, so Vanessa says, thanks for the breakdown. I am definitely going to pay myself. Yeah, absolutely. Pay yourself as the market makes money available to you, right? I seen a meme I showed Dominique the other day. It was like, if I won, you know, that $1 billion lottery jackpot, I wouldn't tell anybody, but it would for sure be signs. Yeah. And then in the picture, my man had a lamb chop and some ramen noodle. So, you know, listen, take your profits based off of data.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Don't get out because you're scared. Don't get out because you're being too greedy. Manage your patient, self-control, and discipline. Manage your risk. And if you get out because it hit your profit target or your stop loss that was predefined, or you get out because it hit, you know, one of the tools that we showed you, then by all means do that. But if not, then ride the ride. Look, we just was in that one trade. We got chopped up this morning, right? Mm-hmm. Chopped up this morning for the first 30 minutes, for real.
Yep.
And then at 10:22, we just went on a ride for the last 30 minutes. And in one trade, we just made $4,000, right?
Suzanne said how does your PayPal option look? On paper, wait, how does your put option look on PayPal? Mine is down. What's
PayPal,
what's going on with PayPal?
What did we do with PayPal?
We didn't get into PayPal, but I think you shorted it.
It looks like we got stopped out.
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. It looked like we got stopped out. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, we got stopped out on our 5% risk. Okay.
Oh, because yeah,
we crossed 9,000 for the day. Did you have a
stop on it?
Yeah.
Well, I was asking.
Oh, her. Oh, you know, I went in there and put that stop loss on there. That's one thing I'm not gonna play about is the stop loss.
She's looking now because she's in it. She's trying to figure out what's the move.
We can go back and look at PayPal. We obviously got stopped out. Now we shorted it and the whole market turned green, right? So that's actually what happened, and that's why I said, make sure we come back and put our stop loss on there.
PayPal is,
and that's what we did.
5-minute chart.
Okay, go ahead. You can do the analysis. So
okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Miss Suzanne, we might need.
Hopefully you had your stop loss in there.
Stop. She said, of course I did not.
Oh, Lord.
So right now, as Dion mentioned, the entire market is up. It looks like even NVIDIA just now is actually up. It was previously down $8. Now it's actually up $1.18. PayPal, same, trending up. It looks like, yeah, you must have got in you must have got that put as soon as it went on this little run from $60 to 61. So the 5-minute chart is saying buy side. The 2-hour chart, oh man. 2-hour chart, not sure. It looks like it's buy. It looks like it's, yeah, it just crossed over. It looks like it's actually starting to cross over. It looks like it's a buy there as well. And same on the 1 minute. And then let's look at the 5. Yeah. So it might just be because the whole market's up. I would probably exit, to be honest.
Okay. Well, I just locked in the profits on that sell side trade for oil and the sell side trade for gold. We're also up 200 on sell side for silver. And like I said, I usually don't manually touch them, but because I'm not really sure what I was doing this morning and how I missed, it cost me another, about $4,000. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I adjust them now as we wind down because we are profitable and we've already realized 7,700. So that's what we're gonna do. So now we're gonna move into our Keep It a Buck segment for today. Okay, so everybody, our Keep It a Buck segment for today is about time management.
Oh, okay. Is this for me?
This is for everybody, but in general, and this is not specific. Actually, I'm very proud of you this week being on time, and we starting the show relatively on time, but being on time coming in the market.
Yeah.
I just said I'm proud of you.
You said relatively.
No, I was saying relatively starting the show on time, but being in the office on time in the studio to make it on time. I'm very, very proud of you because
thank you. I appreciate that.
You have been putting in energy for that. So I'll give honor where honor is due. Time management, everybody. Okay. Outside of your mind, your number one asset as a human is time. Okay? You cannot work out to have good health if your time is up. Okay? You cannot spend time with your family and friends if your time is up. Okay? You cannot work if your time is up. Okay? You cannot do anything outside of your most valuable asset is your mind, but anything else you cannot do if you don't have any time, right? If your time is up. So we are all here for a reason and a season. So I want to encourage you guys to be efficient with your time. Now, it's one of the slides I usually teach in courses about time management. I'm going to give you a briefing here. If you don't know how many hours are in a week, then how are you going to manage them properly? Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all some free game today. There are 168 hours in a week. All right. If you sleep 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, that's 56. So a third of your life, your unconscious is gone. Okay, so you're literally left with essentially 112 hours for the week. If you have a full-time job and you give somebody else 40 hours working on their dream instead of yours, okay, you are now down to literally 70-something hours. All right? That's not the hour it may take you to get back and forth from work. That's not the hour you may want to spend watching TV. That's not the hour you may want to use working. Each one of those is 7 hours a week. That's 21 hours. Now you're down to 49 hours. Okay? If you want to spend an hour with your spouse a day, a week, right? That's 7. Now you're down less. If you want to cook a meal, sometimes cooking takes long, right? If you an hour a day you cooking, that's another 7 hours gone. All right? And that's not a social life. That's not time with your kids. That's not time on any of your own personal dreams. So I just want to encourage you to really look at your 168 hours a week and be efficient with your time management. If you have the patience, self-control, and discipline like from yesterday to execute on your time management, everything else in your life will become more efficient, okay? So I just wanted to share that with you guys on our Keeping It a Buck segment for today. Congratulations on all your wins for today. Congratulations on all your wins for the week. We're going to wrap it up today here. Very, very profitable. You have any final thoughts?
I just want to say thank you to everyone that has been on for this first full week. Shout out to everyone who is in the chat. We appreciate all your comments. You said we're both awesome. I appreciate that. Vanessa, thank you so much for congratulating me on being on time because time management is not my strong suit. But I want to thank all of you guys for tuning in this week. Please don't forget to share, to tell a friend. So excited for next week to do this again with all of you. So just thank you. Tons and tons of gratitude. And I just hope everyone has a beautiful weekend.
Yes, our pleasure, everybody. Thank you for the congratulations. Congratulations for yourself. We will see you guys Monday morning live, 9 a.m. Eastern. Love, light, peace, wealth, great health, and abundance. Have a great day. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you all Monday.